So my question is, why do people want to blame you when things go wrong in their life with somebody that you've been trying to help? And and then the second part of the question is, what is the appropriate response for you to take when they do that?
Yes, this is escape. People don't want to take responsibility for themselves. So they find some excuses to blame someone. If we take responsibility, then we take care of it and don't blame anyone. We are responsible for everything that happens because we project it. We project it. Everything that happens, we project it. Reality is only one way, but we project it according to our mental makeup. What we perceive is projected by the mind. Mind is restless, mind is angry, mind is disturbed. Then we don't see it clearly and we see the reflection and we consider that as reality. So we see fault of others instead of seeing our fault. Spiritually, they say, look at your own faults, magnify, and others' fault, minimize. This way, we can do introspection and correct ourselves. But people do other way around. They don't see their fault and magnify somebody's fault, and they suffer because of that and go outward instead of working on themselves. So first thing is, second part of the question is, how should we respond? No, we don't respond to anything. We don't react to what they are saying, but we look at the essence behind it. Essence behind of their anger or getting back at you is not that you did something wrong, because they are disturbed. So you have greater compassion for them. And instead of reacting, just keep calm and say only few compassionate words. So you become like a mirror and they can see themselves. Also, don't put so much expectation on yourself. Like we have to be perfect, we have to please others. We don't need to please anyone. We don't need to save the world. We have no responsibility. Our only responsibility is to perform our dharma, right thing to do. So we do right thing and don't be concerned about consequences. If we follow that principle, we are content and happy. It would reflect on others. Even somebody doesn't like us for what we say, over the period of time, they would see consistency in our behavior and they would respect us and trust us more. If we react, then their ego will come in back in the way and they would try to fight you. But when you become like a mirror, don't react, then they would see it themselves. So the ultimate answer, we always maintain inner peace and compassion for everyone at all the time. This was free us. If they still are angry, it's the law of karma, they will be punished for it, they will punish themselves for it, but we won't be affected. So we become non-attached to consequences after we perform our dharma. Sometimes people say, well, I do something, and then what will happen? Like, nothing will happen. Only happens is if you rely on reaction of other people, but you don't look for any reaction. This way, we are only concerned about doing our dharma, our duty, and don't be concerned about good response or bad response. This way we don't dilute our energy. By reacting, we dilute our energy. So all our focus is trying to work on ourselves, improve ourselves. If we made a mistake, we learn from the mistake, so we learn a lesson. So life is a lesson. Yes.